was also bummed that Marlon Wayans never played Robin, which is why I'm kind of intrigued about
I've
that.
always liked Marlon Wayans.
One of my favorite movies is Above the Rim. And
Okay.
he was very good in that movie.
One of my favorite movies is Mo Money.
Oh, yes.
Of course, that's when I got my first crush on Stacey Dash.
Yeah, she's a good one. Yeah.
Like,
Clueless.
don't tell my wife.
Clueless is where
Not my
I
fault.
knew her from.
Look at that. There's a Batman connection there. Look at that. The Alicia
Silverstone.
There you go.
Was Batgirl, who I also thought was really well cast.
Yeah.
I have a crush on the Pokemon dance. She's very,
Pokimane.
Yeah, the
Pokimane.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah, you also have a crush on Pokimane and Pokemon.
I've been to Maine.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you know that's the location
Pokemon
of
nest.
the Western Hemisphere's largest whirlpool?
I did not know that.
Now you know it, and all the viewers know it.
I'm happy I
Take
came
that.
here.
People will think I'm stupid.
Pokemon workout compilation.
The Pokimane workout compilation. Yes, very good.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Very hilarious.
You gotta. I need to work my glutes.
Well, you know where you can get a good workout?
Where?
Heroes and
Let me
Villains,
use the
Neighbor,
there.
Disorderly Conduct, right
You know,
there.
tell you what.
Also located conveniently at 75 East Court Street.
Yeah.
Plus, I forgot to mention this as one of the best gyms and one of the best boxing rings.
That's true.
You can even train in the boxing ring.
Yes. with,
Disorderly conduct.
Training happens Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
You should go there,
Usually
people.
from rough
can go there
5:30 to
Monday,
basically
Friday,
8, but
You
it'll
think it's a
be.
good combo, though, to do a good workout and then sit down and read a comic?
I do. I really do.
Want to become buff like me?
Yes.
Oh,
Go to Heroes and Villains.
sure.
Yes.
There you go.
Because there's lots of buff superheroes in
There
there.
is.
You can get some ideas on how to tone up.
Yeah, and plus, if you're not, if you don't know how to be buff, there's buff superheroes.
No, if you
Teach
remove
you how to be very buff.
if you remove the actors that are out of the movies, okay?
And-
They're not in cast, but they're not playing the role.
One of them is probably gonna be He-Man.
In their
Okay.
prime, who wins in just a fist fight? You got Michael Keaton.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You got George Clooney,
Right.
Val Kilmer.
Yep.
You got Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck is my second favorite Batman.
Oh,
after
he's
Keaton.
good. You know, I think he did a great job.
Yeah, really.
So
That's another reason why I like that Flash movie because it's got my two favorite Batmans in it.
who wins the fight? They're at a diner, and one guy takes another guy's coffee, and then fists fly. They're all in the rubble. Who comes out on
I'm
top?
also going to go with Michael Keaton. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay, here
Because
we go.
in the original Batman movie
Sure.
he was in,
Uh-huh.
he took that
Trying to
fireplace
draw eyebrows.
poker, and he looked like he knew how to swing it around pretty well,
Wanna
even though
get nuts?
he
Let's
was.
get
Yeah,
nuts.
let's get nuts.
There you
So I think he knows how to use what's around him
I like
for
cashews.
And
Let's go.
Let me
For,
just show you the
maximum
buffness.
lethal potential.
And
That's
let me
true.
just show you the buffness I got about from after Heroes and Villains.
Were you about to fly? Oh, look out, ladies.
There you go.
Oh,
That is-
no.
you were-
Welcome
you
to
were-
the gun
you
show.
were buff and the stuff.
You can't.
Yeah,
That's just,
I'm
you
done.
gotta
Just
work
can't get
hard to
enough.
get there.
Yeah, you gotta work hard to, yeah.
Santino Bufferino.
That's
You
right.
gotta get buff enough.
Buff enough.
You have to.
Could you ever meet Buff enough?
Buff Bagwell?
There you
I would
go.
love to meet Buff
Super
Bagwell.
weak and get one of those.
How buff you gotta get before you become beefy?
Yeah, you have to.
Brutus the Barter Beefcake.
Yeah, there's another one.
Of your little weenie who's not that buff. Heroes and Villains.
Oh,
That's where you're gonna go get inspiration to hit
That's
the
right.
gym.
You look at a comedy like, yeah, he's buff.
Villains.
Then go to disorderly contact,
Yes,
punch the
Place to
bag, and
go.
build muscle.
that's right.
And of your,
This is pretty
of
cool
your
what we got
even
going on
more
here.
of a weenie.
No, you're doing it again, man.
And of even
Well, this is one of
and
my
of
favorite
even more
things to do at one of
weenie.
my favorite
Guess what?
places.
It's appreciated. Now,
You
no,
can- you can get
is there
buff.
something coming up soon where you'll be doing more drawing?
Oh yes, at Heroes and Villains Con, I will be here in all my glory.
Saturday, April 15th, 2023.
I will be here in B
A
Square.
little over a month away from right now.
That is very true, and I need to
After this,
make
we
sure.
should
I'd like to
show
get some
them-
new comic
we
books
should show
printed
people
for
how
the.
buff you can get at Heroes and
That's
Villains.
exciting.
I'd like to get some new comic books
After
printed,
this,
so
we
I
can
gotta
show
get
how
online
buff
and find some
people
places I
get
can
by
print my
going to
stuff.
Heroes and Villains, right?
I'm also doing a comic contest for
Okay.
It's called Silent Manga.
Silent Manga.
It's basically Japanese comic books. It's an international competition. You got to make a manga without words.
Oh, does it have to be in black and white?
It does not actually.
Okay.
You can actually do it in color. So a lot of people will do theirs in black and white just because that's the format.
Well, if it's silent, you don't want to use loud colors.
That's gonna be kind of hard for me because that's like
That's
kind of
calling
my
card,
shtick,
yeah.
you know. So you know,
Well, I think what you do is fantastic.
Well,
So do
I-
a lot of people.
I appreciate it very much.
Usually when we have Noel at an event, Noel will have a line of people.
It is. I am a very great. I'm very happy to you know.
And it shows.
Indulge
Look at
people
that
there.
special effects.
A
Look
bunch
at that.
of lava dropping
See what I'm doing there?
Ooh,
There it is.
right. That's right.
So who wins? Do you think Michael Keaton
Michael
wins in that
Keaton
fight?
wins because
Okay.
he knows how to use fireplace pokers. He'll poke everyone's eye out, and you
Well,
know, then he's just gonna beat him up. Even if he's not that tough, they can't see. What are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Nothing.
for sure.
We're gonna sit down and cry like babies.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, yes.
You know what
I mean,
you're gonna have to
like
do?
what?
Get buff at heroes and villains.
That's right.
But I do think that the only problem with Batman and Robin
Yeah.
was the script.
Like me.
That's it.
Because the movie, I like the costumes, I like the casting, I like the soundtrack.
Buff, like me.
Yes, it was super buff. The only downside was that like there was like no substance to the movie. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? So,
It's my thing to show people that I'm really buff.
yes,
I mean, cast-wise, they had some heavy hitters.
yes. I mean, it was like a who's who of the A-list of 1997. The only thing that was missing was Puff Daddy, you know, like, and then that would have been, you know, it really.
What,
you know,
what was he gonna do?
I don't know. He could have been Robin.
All I know is he thought he would tell us that he never stopped.
Yeah,
He
can't
never
stop.
stopped.
Won't stop.
He won't stop. I miss Mace.
So do I. Yeah, Mace was good.
Yeah, Mace is good.
Yeah,
He was cool.
Yeah, he was really cool. Yeah, my first two CDs were Puff Daddy's Victory single
Sure.
and Jay-Z's The City Is Mine, and absolutely my favorite you know performer of that time period was Puff Daddy.
You know, I also used to like Warren G.
Yeah, it's a tad bit late, and Nate
Yeah.
Dogg and Warren G have to regulate.
There you
Which
go.
brings us back
Uh-huh.
to Marlon Wayans.
There we go.
Because Regulator was
Hello.
Regulate was the theme song to
Regulators
Above the
Bottom.
Rim,
Yes, sir.
which Marlon Wayans was in.
There you go.
And I really, really am disappointed I didn't get to see him as Robin because I thought that would have been a really interesting take on Robin. And you know, not to get like too political here, but I
Sure.
feel like now there's too much kind of like forced political signaling in comic books. So it's like, oh, we have to have, you know, lots of we got to check a lot of diversity boxes and things like that. But back in
Maybe check the story box.
Exactly. Like back in the 80s and 90s, like they were just doing it naturally, organically.
You are
so
who you
like
are.
I want to see Marlon Wayans play Robin just
Yeah.
because I like Marlon Wayans and the character that he is. I don't need to be told
Fair.
that I'm, you know, special or on the right side of history or whatever nonsense because like I'm you know, I have certain people of certain persuasions in my work, you know, like that's
Sure.
like that's not content. That's not quality content. That's artificial window dressing
Hey.
without substance, which sadly takes us back to Batman and Robin, which had, you know, all the window dressing but lacked the substance. You know,
Look
so.
at this man go. You know, no, you make sense.